I just got the keys to my new apartment. I did not realize how noisy it is in here because it's like kind of by a main street. I am only now realizing this. Of course that would happen because I'm the most unobservant person. I get so overwhelmed and I just like, my brain shuts off. I want to give you guys an empty apartment tour before I move everything in tomorrow. Front door, this is the little corridor. There's a huge closet in here. Does it bother me that it goes from this nice wood to this like hotel carpet? Yes, it does. But I'm thinking I'll put shoes here, like coats. We go into the living room, and I love how many windows this place has. That's like the main perk. They told me that they were gonna take this stupid mirror down, and then they didn't. And then here's the kitchen. Again, I don't know why the floors are different. I didn't even notice that either until I sent the video to Emma, and she was like, why are the floors different? But it's fine. It has like this nice little cabinet so I can put all my dishes in. There's definitely enough cupboard space. I don't know when I'll ever reach those. I'm worried about counter space because there's obviously no dishwasher. So I'm gonna have to use a drying rack on this side. And then that leaves me with this to like chop with. There isn't enough space for me to put a table here, so I'm just hoping that'll suffice and I won't be really irritated by that. These are really nitpicky things, but I'm a gas stove girl. This is electric and it's giving undergrad and college because this is like the exact stove that I had, which really bothers me. I did originally want to cover the floors with like green tile, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's way too much work. There's so much floor. I want to say I picked this place because it had potential and I thought it'd be fun, but really I picked it because it was freaking hard to find an apartment in here. So this is what we're working with. If you think it's ugly, like, don't just say that. Comment what I can do to fix things. Now we're in this little area. There's like a 5 by 5 foot like hallway, I guess. It leads to this ginormous closet. I need a measure. I don't think I can fit my dresser in here. I can find some cute like shelves to put in here. And then there's also this side. I think I'm gonna use this for like linens and my like bedding. Then we move on to the bathroom. Okay, here's the bathroom. It's fine. It's not my favorite bathroom. I did really like the tiling. And it's big enough to put Cubert's litter box like right here. Litter box under there. There's a little cabinet for, I don't know, whatever. They just have a little medicine cabinet. I really don't know like how I'm gonna fit all of my skincare stuff. I honestly had the best bathroom in my old place. But anyway, and then here's the shower situation. I don't get it. Like, why is there not tile on the wall? That's just painted walls. Change that shower head for something that's like the filtered shower heads, because if you think I'm gonna be just using some crusty, dusty, old piping water, you're crazy. That's gonna ruin my hair and skin. And then here's the bedroom. It has some nice windows. Like an oddly narrow bedroom. Like my bed's gonna fit right here. And then maybe I'll have a lamp and maybe a little table. I'm gonna have to put a vanity right here because there's like not enough space in the bathroom. I love the lighting in here. That's basically why I got it, and it was really cheap and came with parking. Pretty good. And they pay for all my utilities. I mean, honestly, I don't even use that many utilities, so I don't know why that was such a big draw for me. That's my little empty apartment tour. I hope you can hear how loud it is outside. But other than that, that's it. That's good. This outdoor. Little outdoor space.
Solid. Everybody opened this in a while. Look,
what?
You can see it's like they freshly painted it and it ain't been open.
What's in here?
I don't know.
It's not bad.
No, that shit shut.
This might lead to somebody else.
That right there, I don't know.
No, you been open. I just repaint her jeans. Make it look clean.
To make it look clean is crazy.
That's how you do it.
Open it. I think it works.
No, that shit, you gotta like, come on, eat your spinach. Man, they got sweat up out of me.
When you get settled, I need a free meal, free drink, need the whole package.
I'm asking for expensive meals. I need an acai bowl. I need a green smoothie and eggs.
You know that girl know how to cook.
Steak and eggs. You can try. You can try, right?
I didn't get that on camera. You're good.
What did you say?
said sometimes you take better pictures than David. Honestly, driving a U-Haul is not hard at all. It literally is just like driving a golf cart, but like you're higher up. There's more that you're carrying, but same feel, like when you press the brakes and stuff like that. So we moved everything in and they were so fast. Like, I don't know, I didn't realize how strong they were. Like, all of them, Kai, Cardo, and Ron. Been pretty much like, it only took like 2 hours for them to do all that, and we were chit-chatting. I need to clear out my current apartment, clean it, because we're doing the walkthrough on Friday, and I just want it to be all clear. But I'm gonna sleep at my like current place, not my new place, my old place tonight, just because like I'm just not very comfortable at the new place yet. Until it's like spick and span and clean and everything's in place, I'm gonna feel like very high anxiety. Hi, this is a nightmare. I'm currently in my old place. We got everything moved in. It has been 2 days since my lease started. The day that we moved in, after we got all the big stuff in, I was cleaning the kitchen. I needed to put away my kitchen stuff, so that was the first thing that I went to go do. I cleaned the cupboards because I realized it wasn't clean. There was like food and drink drips on the cupboards. That was like removable. I just wiped it off with a Lysol wipe. Dust and little creepy cracklies in the cupboards. So then I realized like they didn't clean this apartment. I did a walkthrough and he was like, oh, I'm just here to make sure that everything's working, like electrical, plumbing, light switches. And then when we went to the bathroom, he said, oh, they're still working on it, but they will clean it up after they're done. So the next thing that I go check after I was doing the kitchen cupboards was the bathroom, and they definitely didn't clean it. There's pee on the base of the toilet, like the part that's on the ground. The toilet seat's new, so maybe that's what they were fixing, because they definitely didn't do anything about the grout between the tiles. The ones that is like on the shower, it's black. I don't know if it's like, you can see the gradient from black to white. I don't know if it's mold or if it's just discolored. The tub was not refinished. It's fucking gross. The ground just looks gross, again, because of the tile situation. The sink, like countertops, I can wipe it off. It's no big deal, but that wasn't clean either. Oh, also, the day that I got my keys, I saw a cockroach, and I told the realtor guy that showed me, and he was like, he didn't respond. He just told the manager of the building to call me. So then the manager of the building calls me and says, oh, we didn't exterminate your unit because the workers were in there and they didn't want to be exposed to the fumes. I'm like, well, so now it's not exterminated and I have to wait until the next month when they come. And also the workers that were in there weren't even doing anything. So then the next day, yesterday, the manager comes to take a look at all my complaints, because I basically told her like this place wasn't clean. And she was like, oh shit, yeah, like this looks bad. Let me talk to the owner. She took a bunch of pictures. She's like a sweet old British lady. I hate to like put too much pressure on her because she's just the middleman, but also that's the only way I can talk to the owner. After she called the owner, he basically said, we're not paying for you to get a cleaning service. I don't know when we can get the crew in, do all these repairs, but it will be done. The manager said you should probably just start cleaning it yourself. It's going into the weekend. Next week's 4th of July. I sent her a message like later that night because I thought about it and I was like, I'm not fucking cleaning this bathroom. That's insane. Just for me to be able to use it. Like, I have not been using that apartment. I put my stuff in there and I've been sleeping and showering here. I've been sleeping on the floor here. That's how much I would rather not be there. I asked her, I was like, can they get someone to clean the bathroom tomorrow? She said, no, they don't work on the weekends. And honestly, I don't even know if they can come on Monday because one of the crew members already left for vacation. I was like, I don't care. She was like, honestly, it's not that bad. Like, you can just clean it. I'm not cleaning an apartment that was supposed to be clean when I moved in, that was supposed to be repaired when I moved in. Not only am I paying an absurd amount of rent because they asked me for a deposit and 3 months of rent and the prorated rent of June, $8,000+ gone. I'm not paying you to clean your unit. All the screens on the windows have like holes in them. Honestly, that was my fault for not noticing when we did the walkthrough. The oven was not clean. The fridge, it's plastic shells and they were cracked. Some of them were cracked, some of them were just stained yellow, and they were like that weird fogginess that happens when you clean plastic too much, which I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna have to deal with that. You add that on top of everything else, I'm just very not happy with how that is. I'm mostly just unhappy that it was not cleaned and I can't use it. Just the bare minimum. The repairs of like the baseboard, the thing that the sink sits on, like the bottom was all broken and like warped, and like you could see chunks of wood coming out. That stuff, like, yeah, I'll wait on it. I'll make a complaint. Extermination, having it clean, those two I can't. It's supposed to be move-in ready and it wasn't move-in ready. And so now I'm in a pickle because my lease here ends up tomorrow. So like I can sleep here tonight, but then I guess I'm gonna go get an Airbnb or something. Cause I also have Hubert with me and I don't feel comfortable imposing on like any of my friends to take me and Hubert in. I sent them a very strong worded email. I told my dad, something happens when you get your parents involved. I'm so uncomfortable in there, like my anxiety is so high. Like I was mopping the walls of the bedroom because I was like, if I can't do anything about this, like at least I have a place to stay. So I fucking cleaned that bedroom like an insane person. This is not how I planned for this to go. At least I have friends and family who are helping me. I just like don't know where I'm gonna end up and if I have to move again. Stay tuned for the other part, I guess. So this has been an absolute nightmare. I don't even know where my tripod is, so you're on the bed. I'm calling to break the lease. If you follow me on TikTok, you've been seeing like the whole thing, but basically they put in some new appliances, kind of. They exterminated the unit yesterday, and then today they basically were like, you gotta clean it. Like, we're not cleaning it. So I cleaned it, basically like, I've gone through a whole bottle of Pine Sol, bleach, everything. And while I was cleaning today for like the past 5 hours, I've killed 15 to 20 roaches. I don't know how many because I was just killing them as they were coming out. And I was like, there's no way that this is considered habitable. Like they not only moved me into a unit that was not ready to be moved into, they also were refusing to do the extermination until my father forced them to. Like extermination isn't like you don't just do it and it goes away. Like you have to wait for it to kind of like take effect. I'm just here now and I don't feel comfortable living here. So now I'm gonna call the owner because the manager doesn't know how to terminate the lease. I asked the broker guy to find out how to do that, but he'll take forever to do so. And like they're not returning my money either for the past week that I have not been living here because they had to do all these things. Let's see if he picks up.
You have reached 310-779-26.
He's been like screening my father's calls as well. Poor Hubert is just trying to explore and I can't let him do that yet. Because it's not clean. It's not clean. I'm sorry, buddy. It has been a very rough week. I have not been living here. I've been on Chrissy and Dante's couch or at my old place that luckily I still had the lease for. And there's just like so many germs everywhere and like I have such high anxiety every time I come in here. Like no matter how many times I clean it, I'm like just starting to get comfortable and then I just see roaches running and I'm just like not doing well. I'm actually so grateful that I'm not working right now because if I was working, I don't know what I would do about this. It would make me feel a lot better if you guys could share some of your adulthood stories because like usually that puts things into perspective for me and right now I'm just not understanding why it's so difficult for me to not be homeless or in a disgusting place and like paying such high rent for it. I don't know when this will go up. Maybe I'll have resolved this situation already and moved to another place by then, but honestly, anything at this point will help me.